Here we have verse 14 of the 24th chapter, Gospel of Matthew. Jesus giving instruction to his disciples about the tumultuous times that are going to be befalling them in the next few years. And at this point, he in some ways implies the responsibility that they're going to carry in the midst of this upheaval. And it is summarized here in verse 14. So kai, the connective, keruk thesetai, from keruso, means to preach or proclaim. So it will be proclaimed. This is the third person singular, future passive indicative. It will be proclaimed. Tuto, demonstrative pronoun. This, tuto to euangelion, this gospel, tes basileas, of the kingdom. The entire point here is that there's an establishing of a kingdom that's taking place. That's been the centerpiece of Jesus' proclamation throughout. It was really the first sermon he preached, and the point is that this message, that the kingdom is being established, is going to be proclaimed. It's going to be announced in preposition here with the dative holo, te, oikomene, in holo, all, te, the, oikomene, is the word for the inhabited, oiko, house, mene, meno, I remained. The term commonly used in the New Testament, virtually always used to refer to the Roman world, not making a statement concerning the entire globe or something like that, but all of the Roman world, which from the point of view of people that lived in the Roman Empire at the time was the whole world. So that's the promise that's given. Of course, the New Testament tells us that's exactly what happened. The book of Colossians, written toward the end of Paul's life, confirms that the gospel was proclaimed throughout the entire inhabited world, the Roman world. Paul alludes to the same thing over in Romans 15, and generally speaking, that's the notion here, is that the good news of the establishing of the kingdom is going to be announced throughout the known world at that point. Ace, preposition martyrian, into a witness. Posen with the dative, to all, tois ethnisen, to all the Gentiles, not simply to the Jewish world, but to the Gentile world, because this is now a kingdom that embraces not only the Jewish people, but in Christ there's neither Greek nor Jew. And so this proclamation will extend to all of them. Kai, then, tota, then, demonstrative pronoun, hexe, from hexo, this is the word for I come, or at least one of them. This is the future, so it will come, totelos, the end, specifically of the Old Covenant era. Then is going to come the end of the entire era that had been going on for really hundreds of years, going clear back to Moses, that the center of worship was going to be the tabernacle, eventually established in Jerusalem. The Mosaic Code was going to be brought to a termination. That would be set aside, coming under the curse predicted by Moses, and establishing, giving way now to the new covenant era that's established in Christ, which was announced by John the Baptist and confirmed by Jesus. And he wants to make it clear that that message, this great cataclysm that's going to change all of history, will reach the entire inhabited world before this end of the Old Covenant era is finally realized.